How are we doing? Flo, how are you doing? What's up, guys? Well, good. Still no structure change. We're just making lower highs. And yeah, money flow is starting to curve further down. I'm in a little short scalp. Yeah, probably a good idea. What is your entry? 61,990. Oh yeah, that's... Wait, we have to go on the low time frames. 61,990. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, just be aware that in 14 minutes the market's open, so it's probably gonna do like some bing bing bing. Well, yeah, and all the Binance longs actually closed, which surprises me. Shorts are difficult because now you're really starting to get huge clusters of liquidity above, and if it's going to go, then it's just flying probably. Still, all of the higher time frames seem kind of exhausted. But yeah, starting on the 3 hour, 4 hour, you get like, you might get another curve to the downside. But I mean, it's the weekend ahead, so we will see. We will see. But you were able to see yesterday. I looked at that at the evening. You had limits just fighting to suppress the price all night. You had limits above. Look at that. I mean, I think those were close to 2 or 3k Bitcoin in limits above and below. So yeah. And now you have most of the limits below and only some above. I'm gonna wait for a structure change before I start longing, and I'm really careful with the shorts. This is what we saw during the past days. You saw spot buying, price ranging, spot selling, price dropping. You saw spot buying throughout yesterday, but also selling again, and yeah, it basically made a lower low, or at least a swing fail. So just be aware that the spot selling is just, or at least it seems like spot selling is the stronger part right now, which can always change, but as of right now, spot selling is leading. Another 123 million worth of Bitcoin being deposited into Coinbase from BlackRock. And even some more 300 Bitcoin deposits. Market open. Let's see. I really want to see what happens here. I really would like to see how Bitcoin reacts if it approaches this zone. Like, there are so many limits. It might not even reach this zone ever, or at least not until they maybe spoof some of them. I was seeing a post on Twitter. This was interesting in my opinion. It said something about the Trump insider account on, I think it might have been Hyperliquid, was actually starting to short the chip companies, the microchip companies. Let me just look, wait. Trump insider. yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if those kind of posts are real or if they are fake. I wouldn't put too much emphasis into that, but I can't open the liquidation heat map on my laptop. You know why? No, not really. For me it works, but I don't know. What was also quite interesting was CoinGloss's post about their 2-year liquidation heat map. Look at that. Look at this cluster to the downside. Just keep that in mind. I mean, let's do this. Let's do this. Where is that? From 53k. We're just gonna mark it. Just to do our job. Just keep that in mind. Bunch of liquidity down here. Oh yeah. They are starting to sell. Oh, this is gonna go down. Just hit my TP on my scalp. Nice. Nice. And on a bigger time frame, the plan was to have this level and maybe try and long it. Didn't work out because there was no bullishness here. So what is the next level of interest? We talked about the point of control of the range. Didn't really work out either. Well, and now there was this zone where JMC took a pretty good long, but that didn't hold either. So what is the next level of interest? For me, it's that swing fail. Let's see. I mean, those could actually be leveraged shorts that are going to open below the price, and then they're driving price down heavily, most likely. How does markets have a look for potential long? That's why I was looking on the lower time frames. You still have on the 5 minute, in my opinion, money flow is even curving down. Like 15 minute, pretty exhausted. 30 minute has some space, and it's nowhere near close to having the momentum wave clipping over. And the 1 hour still has room to the downside as well. So I'm not saying it can't go up, but market cipher on the lower time frames doesn't really indicate any reversal signs, at least not in my opinion. On the higher time frames though, I mean, you still have the same thing we've been talking about for the past week, about every single time frame looking quite exhausted. Look at that. Okay, so BlackRock is actually starting to buy. All the others are still selling. So to everyone who has joined in, thank you very much for joining by. Thank you very much for your questions. And well, to everyone, have a nice weekend. Be aware that there might be a sweep during the weekend. It might happen later. I don't know. Just keep your plans ahead and make sure you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then don't take a trade. Manage risk. And we will hear each other on Monday again. Until then, have a great time and peace.